it's Miss Taylor again. I thought we could do another book. And the one I picked today is called Let Me Be. And the reason I picked it is it's such a pretty afternoon, and Kate and I and Martha, we were all outside, and the carpenter bees were everywhere, and they were buzzing around, and it was making everybody a little bit nervous because those guys really do get in your space and are noisy and are kind of big. And it made me think about this book that I used to read to Kate and Martha when they were too afraid to go outside. And I thought I would share it with you. So this book is about a boy who's afraid of bees and a bee who tries to explain why the boy should not be afraid. It's a conversation between the two. Let's see what it says. Let me be. We're going to start off with the bee. And the bee says, "Merciful heavens and fiddle-dee-dee. Why would a kid be afraid of a bee? If only you knew how big you seem to me. I'm a dot in the sky. You're the size of a tree. If I'm on a flower and look at your knee, it's bigger than anything else I can see." So I don't know if you can see this very well, but it says actual size knee, actual size bee. And here's what the boy says. "Miss B, you don't get it. You look huge to me. Go fly somewhere else, up a hill, out to sea. You don't know how I feel when I see a bee, and it seems like they're always coming straight after me." The boy says, "Bees of all sizes just hide in their hive, watching and waiting for me to arrive. Bees look for kids, that's what they do. Bees want their stingers to get stuck in you." And the bee says, "I'm no wasp or hornet. I'm a sweet honeybee. I don't think you're seeing the actual me. If I thought my life were in danger, you see, my stinging you would surely end me. No, I've got my work. That's what bees do best, taking pollen to plants and nectar to our nest, flying flower to flower and back to the hive. We're making the honey that keeps us alive. We buzz 'cause we're happy in all that we do. It's like purring for cats or singing for you." And the boy says, "Well, when I go outside, I look really hard to make sure I don't see you buzzing in my yard. You're always around. I know what I see. I bet you're just waiting for a chance to sting me." Mom says bees are good and we need them on Earth. I think you sting kids. That's your mission from birth. Here's what the bee says about that. "If you look very closely and watch what I do, you'll see that I'm not at all focused on you. I carry pollen from flower to flower and help farmers grow crops every day, every hour. The bee is not counted as one of life's shirkers. We're some of this planet's very best workers." Did you hear that rhyme right then? I think I heard it. My family and I live in a group called a colony. We have workers and drones and our beloved queen bee. We call our babies larvae and team with each other to care for our young ones and our precious queen mother. We're really as sweet as the honey we make. Thinking we want to hurt you It's just a mistake. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. You think he's yelling? Let's see what he says. But I can't have a picnic in the grass or by a tree. Bees love sandwiches, sodas, suckers, and me. You want me to like you, but you're mean, ugly, and fat. How do you think you can help me with that? Well, I don't think the boy's very nice right here. I hope he changes his tune soon. Let's see what happens. I once asked my mother what jobs I could do with no bees around, not even a few. She said on the ocean, a big sailing boat wouldn't have any bees because they can't stay afloat. And the North Pole, she said, it might be bee-free, but there aren't many jobs and no people to see. I could be an astronaut and fly into space. No bees out there, not even a trace. Uh-oh. Who do you think this is? I think it's Mama. Let's see what Mama says. Now stop it, you two. I have heard quite enough. We all need each other, so don't talk so tough. The word apophobia stands for this fear that lots of kids have when a bee gets too near. Look at all that. This is Mom still, and she says, there are so many things that you can do to make sure apophobia never happens to you. Read books about bees and articles too. Go to insect exhibits down at the zoo. Talk to a beekeeper. Visit his farm. He can go years without any harm. I can catch you a bee in a big glass jar, then we'll let it go free to fly home or fly far. I'm not sure I'd catch a bee in a jar though. Let's leave that to the book. If you really get scared, you can just go inside. While it isn't much fun, it's a safe place to hide. At picnics, you could wrap yourself up, I suppose, but you won't be too comfy inside all those clothes. Remember, bees help us grow flowers and fruits. Without them, we're left with just stems, seeds, and roots. We can both feel safe. This is the bee talking. I'll be hived with the bees, and you'll live with your family wherever you please. The next time you see me on your porch or back shed, don't swat me or chase me. Just watch me instead. We can sit side by side, watch the world going by, and we'll count all our blessings and be friends, you and I. Remember the lesson we've learned making friends. We learned it together. Life starts where fear ends. The end. That's a pretty good book. And I did hear some rhyme in there. And I learned a lot about bees. And I hope the next time you go out in the yard and those bees are buzzing around, you remember they're not after you. They're looking for flowers. They're looking for pollen so that they can go back to their hive and be happy. Well, that's it for today. I just love you guys and I miss you so much. Tomorrow, I think I get to see everybody on our Zoom call. So can't wait. Everybody have a great afternoon and I'll see you soon.